Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. We're going back to Japan. That's right, I am leaving for Japan very soon, but I did not forget our look at Japanese garage rock and roll. And so we are taking a look back at that again today, and we're going to start off with one of the greatest bands of all time, Teengenerate. She's getting Teengenerate were amazing. They really, really were. They were one of those bands that the very first time you heard them, you were hooked instantly. If you like garage punk rock and roll, like this band was just on fire. They released a bunch of 7-inches on different labels all around the world. And they, from memory, I think there's only 3 or 4 LPs, but their catalog isn't insane, but it's still enough that you'll break your bank if you want to buy it all. I love Teengenerate, I really do. I never got to see them live though, which sucks, but they did come to Australia. But when they came to Australia, I was actually in Europe. So there was no way that I was able to, I wasn't going to fly back from Europe to see Teengenerate. It just was never going to happen. They came out here, and from what I heard from numerous people that went, they were absolutely amazing. Such a phenomenal band. For those who don't know, members went on to be in the Radios and Firestarter. And what's the other band? Is one of them in the Tweezers now? I can't remember. But anyway, they all went on to, stay involved in music and do a bunch of great stuff. I saw the Radios at the Halloween Ball in 2011. They were fantastic. I've never seen Firestarter, but they have a song called Saturday Night is the End of the World, which came out in 7-inch vinyl. And that song is incredible. And this song is incredible. When did I get this? 2011 maybe. I bought it from Disc Union in Tokyo when I was over there with my mates. We were doing a record shopping holiday. I think that says limited to 200 on pink vinyl. My Japanese is not so good, which is weird considering how many times I've been there. Here's another one just because. So yeah, another Firestarter single. Ready, steady, go. But anyway, Teengenerate, what a band. Let's have a look at the singles they've got. I don't have many of them because there are just so many, and they're really hard to find here in Australia. Hopefully when I go back to Japan next week, I will be able to find some of the Teengenerate singles that I don't have. The first single I'm going to show you is this covers 7-inch because it's awesome. They subtitled this The Lost Egg Studio Recordings. They have 5 covers there, which you can see there. They do the Queers, Kicked Out of the Weebelows. How cool is that? But anyway, this is a great record, and there is an LP companion to this as well that was released. Crypt put this out, and I'm pretty sure Crypt did the LP as well. I can't remember. I don't have that LP. So I've never seen it for sale here in Australia. I did see it once in Amoeba, and I left and I forgot it. And I remember getting back to my friend Aurora's house and going, damn it, I didn't buy that Teengenerate record. And I didn't go back before I went home, so that was stupid of me. But they did have copies of it there. Maybe it's still there. I mean, that was like 2019, so you never know. Now, this one is a cool story, but I think I mentioned this before. I went to Japan in 2011, and I ended up in Mito hanging out with Jeff Burke from the Marked Men, and he gifted me this record, which is I guess it's, I don't know, it looks like a test pressing or something, but it says special limited edition repressing there, and it's a 4-track EP, and I cannot read what these songs are. It's Gonna Feel Alright, Take Me Back. Oh no, Tear Me Apart. Take Me Apart. I can't read it. You can't read it. Like, seriously, you cannot read those song titles. The 7-inch is called No Time. You can't even read it there. So I'm wondering if this was a fuck up on Dogmeat's part where they just messed up the colouring. Because, yeah, you cannot read those song titles. Well, I mean, I can't, but my eyesight's fucked. So, yeah. But anyway, this was given to me by Jeff Burke, which I'm very thankful for. When I was in Japan, of all things, he wanted me to have it, I guess, because it was on Dogmeat. This is cool. This is a split with the band Bum. The songs on this, all the songs on this are awesome. And by the way, if you've never heard Bum, you need to check that band out. Awesome Canadian power pop band. Should have been massive. Should have been huge, but they weren't, which sucks. But anyway, yeah, Bum and Teengenerate, double 7-inch. Pretty damn cool. Teengenerate on Ripoff. Ripoff Records, one of those great labels. I love Ripoff Records, and I try and find their stuff all the time. All the time, wherever I go, I'm always searching for Ripoff Records releases because I've still got a few that I haven't found yet. So let's hope that I can find them eventually, because I want to get a full discography collection of Ripoff. But there you go, there's the label. And the other side is completely blank. It's a single-sided record, so I don't know if you can see there's no grooves on that. But yeah, Ripoff Records, what a label. And speaking of Ripoff Records, I'm actually going to see the Ripoffs at the Halloween Ball, so I'm really excited about that because they're awesome, and I saw them in 2011 and they ruled. Vindictive Music Live Series, they released this Teengenerate live single. This is fantastic, like all those Vindictive Music live records were. Tons in the series. This one is a fave because it is Teengenerate, but it's just really, really good. Really, really good. And it has a bunch of stuff written on the back so you can follow along at home. It even tells you the total time of the record, 11 minutes and 17 seconds. How cool is that? We get into the only 10-inch record that I have of theirs, and it is the Savage 10-inch released on Sympathy for the Record Industry, where they cover the Dirty Lovers. How cool is that? Now, if you don't know the Dirty Lovers, old Australian band from Geelong, freaking awesome. And at this point, I would usually jump into showing you the Dirty Lovers singles, but they're not right by me, so I can't do that. But yeah, the Dirty Lovers, great band. Shanty Tramp is a great single. Check them out online if you've never heard the Dirty Lovers, because yeah, they cover them on this. Cover artwork by Mr. Rock and Jellybean, of course. They dedicated this to the Dirty Lovers, actually. You can see it down the bottom there. And there you go. So cool. This is the one that's all the singles and comp tracks, etc. It's called Smash Hits. It was released by Estrus. And yeah, Estrus, what a label, huh? One of the greatest garage rock labels of all time. I have ordered that book. I'm waiting for it to arrive, but I'm sure once it does arrive, we'll talk about it on this channel. And there you go. There's the back cover with all the songs right there. But if I'll zoom in there, you can see it. Pretty cool. This is the album Get Action. This is released on Crypt Records. And yeah, this album rules. Highly recommended. Just like everything from Teengenerate. So there we go. The last thing I'm going to show you of Teengenerate is this flyer that I have. I have two of them. Which is when they came to Australia and played at the Tote. I did not go to the show. Like I said, I was overseas. But here is the flyer for it. Okay, one other band I'm going to show you from Japan is this band, the So-Cho Pistons. This is the only thing I have of theirs. Just this one record. But goddamn, they are so good. So if you can find So-Cho Pistons, do yourself a favor and grab it. This was released on Ramone's core label out of the Netherlands there, Monster Zero. So if you've never heard them and you want to buy this record or at least listen to it, head to Monster Zero Records out of the Netherlands and you can listen to it there. It's online on Bandcamp, I'm pretty sure, so you can check it out. But yeah, buy this record. It's really, really, really good. Track listing so you can go and check it out. And yeah, do yourself a favor, man. Like the So-Cho Pistons, awesome band. I really wish they were playing the Halloween Bowl, but they're not. So unfortunately, I'm not going to see them this time. But I would love to because they are awesome. The last band I'm going to show you is a band that is notorious in the Japanese punk garage rock and roll scene, and that is the Jet Boys. They're notorious for the fact that they play naked all the time. I did see them at the Halloween Ball in 2011, and they came out dressed as schoolgirls and were naked by the end of it. So here we are. This is some records. I don't have a lot, but I've got this, which is a cool little album that I picked up when I was in Japan. I was so stoked when I found their records because here in Australia, even though they've been to Australia like a couple of times, I believe, their records are not readily available. It's just hard to find their stuff. But this one, really, really solid record. Found it in Japan, and it wasn't that much. It was like 300 or 400 yen. So maybe Jet Boy stuff isn't expensive there. Here's another one, another album, Jet Patrol. Really, really cool. Love the cover artwork. I really like it. And there you go. There's a picture of them on the back. And yeah, awesome stuff. Then I have this EP called Love Hunter. And there's your back cover there. So I do have some 7-inches as well. I've only got these 3 7-inches. This is the first one here, which was released on Black Lung Records. So there you go. The song is called Shit My Pants. And the B-side, Gonna Bite You and Burn Out. There you go there. And then we have this one here on Demolition Derby. This is really, really cool. They do a cover of G.G. Allen and the Stooges on the flip, which you can see there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, awesome, awesome bands. Recorded and mixed by Fink. Now, Fink was from Teengenerate, so this is how it all ties in. And the last one I'm going to show you, I bought this from Spiral Objective, which is the Jet Boys Get Out My Girl picture disc that was released on Sympathy. And you can see on the other side, there it is there. I like how they put the hole where the record goes through right where his dick should be. Crazy. So there you go. There's 3 more awesome bands to check out from the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. And like I said, this ongoing series guide to Japanese garage punk, metal, rock and roll, like I said, it's never going to end. There just seems to be so much of it. And I'm going to do my best to document as much of it as I can so that if you're unaware of what stuff you should check out, I hope this series helps you. But thank you so much once again for watching the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. But if you want to be up to date with all the records and bands that I talk about, then yeah, you can do that. Take care of each other. Look after yourselves. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.